Welcome back. If you're just joining, it's Trending O'Clock, and you know how we do it right here on Trending. We'll talk about all the trending gist on the internet and, of course, give our opinions about them. I am Mercy Irabo, and you know I can never be alone in the studio, especially when it's trending. So joining me today is Michael Gobadia, and together we'll be talking about all the trending gist on the internet. So what's trending today? Yeah, I would like to start with this story that's been making major headlines. The NDLEA has arrested a businessman, a Geoffo, who reportedly attempted to smuggle 127 wraps of cocaine into the country. According to a statement by the NDLEA spokesman, Femi Babafemi, Ejiofor, who runs boutiques in Lagos and Onitsha, was intercepted at the Aminu Kano International Airport after arriving from Bangkok, Thailand on October 8, 2025, aboard an Ethiopian Airlines flight. After a body scan, officials discovered he had both ingested and hidden the drugs in his private parts. 58 wraps were recovered from his clothing, and during medical observation, he excreted another 69 wraps, bringing the total to 127 wraps, weighing 1.388 kilograms of cocaine. And now, this has really raised questions about how far some people would go just to make quick money. And then when you see him, like, I love the way they even tagged him as businessman, because he owned a very big boutique in Lagos and Onitsha. And then you just think, yeah, he's into business, he does boutique and all of that. And that's why I usually feel for people that are not contented with what they have. When they see other persons, they start feeling inferior, thinking that this person is making money, I'm trying my best, I'm not. You do not know what they do. So you don't try to compare yourself with anyone, mostly when you do not know the source of their income. Mr. Michael.
Oh yeah, you're just so correct. Some persons would look at what this other man has and be questioning God.
You get it.
Unnecessary. Be asking God unnecessary questions. And our good Lord will just be looking at you and be smiling from above. Because many persons will look, oh, he's a businessman, and with even investigations we had, he has one of the biggest boutiques in Anambra State, in his home state. And the one in Lagos is massive, and yet he's into the push of drugs. You know, it's really disheartening that we keep finding these persons being arrested day after day, and yet they're still pushing in on the trade. It's really disheartening. And funny enough, do you know that even the NDLA should be giving a commendation on account of such discovery? Remember, he is coming from a country from the Middle East, and yet they could not detect, only for him landing here. And our own very NDLA seem to have swooped in and indeed discovered these massive drugs. It's one of the highest we've seen at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. It's one that's already making many Nigerians feel that the NDLA, especially its leader, we're talking about retired Mumba Abuarua, should be given a real commendation on account of such feats.
Yeah, I think they should be given accolades for this. But I keep thinking of it. These persons that ingest all of these hard drugs, are they not scared? Like, what if anything goes wrong?
Well, that's why they keep wrapping it with materials that really break. And you have you seen some of these men?
I can't take that risk.
Have you seen some of these men eat a bowl of eba? How big the lumps are. So that's more for them to swallow.
Well, I can't take that risk. I don't even care about the money. It's not a risk I want to take, and I don't ever want to take that. So the NDLEA says investigations are ongoing to uncover his network and possible connections to international cartels. Well, so we'll get more updates, and I will drop them as soon as they come. So away from that, another police harassment again. I know some persons will be like, Mercy and police. Yes, I will keep talking until something changes. We need reform in the Nigerian police force, and that's exactly what I am trying to do. So yesterday morning, a disturbing scene was captured on camera at the back of a CISO house here in Delta State. In the video, police officers were seen harassing a young man, accusing him of being a Yahoo boy. According to eyewitnesses, the officers went as far as searching his phone, and when they found nothing incriminating, they insisted he must follow them to the station. Well, let's see the footage. This is so disturbing, this is so heartbreaking, this is so disheartening. And the truth is, no young person should live in fear for just owning a smartphone, dressing nicely, owning a car, or just walking down the street. Like, once this police just see somebody with a car or nicely dressed, and they just tag this person as a Yahoo boy. I've had a first-hand experience, and this is why I am saying this. You don't just stop persons and just accuse them of being a Yahoo boy, even when these persons even try to show their IDs and all of that, and they claim that everybody can get an ID card, like saying you can actually just forge an ID card. I don't know why we keep getting all of this, Mr. Michael.
Well, yeah, it's a sad one, and it's becoming only too frequent in Delta State. And I feel the Commissioner of Police should do the needful, especially as it concerns bringing these erring officers back to book. And on a very lighter note, have you noticed also that the policemen that do this, they are never thin? They seem to be bulky. That means they've eaten many money on account of this. And I feel if the Commissioner of Police wants to catch them, on a lighter note, just look at the fat ones, eliminate them from the very thin ones, then you know the people that are always doing this. But on a very realistic note, it's sad that you stereotype people and you just see people that are that dressed and you just go ahead and accost them. You know, he showed you an identity card. He went as far as even giving you a phone, which the Commissioner of Police has banned, that you do not have any right in going through the messages on anybody's phone. But they still insisted in taking him in a car that there was no plate number and drove him away. Even when a young man was even telling them, "Oh God, what is happening?" They even went as far as attacking. You do not attack a civilian on account of questioning. It is unlawful, it is bad, and that's why we keep pushing that the force in the Nigerian police force should be removed, so you people will be a bit calm and not be using force on everything.
So we should be using the Nigerian police instead of the Nigerian police
Westminster
force.
Police, Scotland Yard have the British police, no force in it. Let us eliminate the name, the force in our name of Nigerian police, and let's see how it will help reshape the minds of these people.
Yeah, in as much as we are removing the force, we need a reform of the entire system. We need a change in the system. Like, this is becoming terrible. It's just, it keeps reoccurring. And the Commissioner of Police and even the IGP is not even saying anything to this. And I know all of those videos, they keep getting tags and all of that, but yet they keep acting as if they're not saying all of this. So, but the truth is, we really need a reform in the Nigerian police. So now this isn't the first time that we are hearing stories like this. And sadly, it may not be the last until there is a real change within the system. Well, away from that, actress Regina Daniels, wife of Senator Ned Nwoko, is currently making headlines after flaunting bundles of Naira notes she plans to spray at a club. In a video making rounds online, Regina can be seen showing of stocks of cash, saying that's what she'll be spraying at the club that very night. Well, let's see the footage.
I'm arranging my money that I will go and spray pass in club today, but I want it to full. That's not full yet. Hey, how much? Okay.
And of course, the internet had a lot to say. Yes, netizens, they can never see something like this and they just go mute. Never. While some fans praised her for enjoying her life and spending her money, others criticized the move, calling it insensitive, especially during a time where Nigerians are struggling economically. Well, let's see some of the reactions we got. And Nigerian citizens are going through abject poverty. That's the sad reality. This was caused. This is what caused Nepal youth revolution. But at the same time, Regina is a successful actress who can boast of these monies and not from her husband. Anyone you choose to view it, the video is irritating. Where is at official EFCC? Hope by next year they go tax all these people. Of course, they also, people still find it hard to see that the money is being printed by a very big printing machine. Interesting. EFCC right now, chilling and observing. Okay, let's see if we have some more reactions. EFCC won't say anything about this. Why? Because Nigeria justice system doesn't work for the poor. Meanwhile, somewhere along Duse Road, a lot of masses are going through abject poverty. Yeah, they are going through abject poverty. Here is a senator's wife who has not done anything for his constituency, flaunting public resources to be squandered in a nightclub. Only Nigerians can tolerate all these misbehaviors from politicians and their families. Get ready. We are going to the EFCC tomorrow. Who's going there? How the husband continues to retain seats as a senator is something I don't understand. Out of all the young and vibrant men in Delta State, how does Ned keep winning that senatorial seat? So this was why a 20-year-old married a 60-year-old man as a fourth wife so she can carry money, go and spray in the club. I'm not the one saying this. In a Nigeria that 60% barely feed daily. Interesting comments, and we could go on and on and on. Well, I do not know if this was really a nice move from Regina Daniels, knowing that in today's media world, just one post can spark a whole national debate. Yes, while Nigerians are hungry and all of that, I don't, in as much as we know she is an actress and she could be making money for herself and all of that, but the fact that you are a public figure, I do not see reasons why you come online to display cash and all of that, saying you want to just go to club and spray all of those cash. I don't think it's a really nice move coming from her.
Well, especially when her husband seems to be a public figure and representing a senatorial district.
Yeah.
I just hope Senator Ned Nwoko will call his wife to order and please, such unnecessary show of cash is not required at the moment, especially when many Nigerians are in abject poverty. 139 million Nigerians are multidimensional poor, according to the recent release of the World Bank. And yet we see some persons living above board. You know, that's Nigeria for you, where some persons are just so self-centered, with all due respect, and yet they do not think about the feelings of others and rather would enjoy themselves while others go over and over hungry. As it stands now, many Nigerian children do not even see 3 square meals to eat. Some of them will just sleep in an empty stomach, and yet we have somebody wanting to go spray cash in a club, not even a wedding or a burial, but just in a club to have fun. It's quite disheartening.
And the fact that she was boasting about all of this, I don't know, but I feel the husband should do the needful. Well, away from Regina Daniels and the drama, big congratulations are in order for reality TV star and entrepreneur Natasha Akide, popularly known as Tasha. Tasha has officially completed her 24-hour Guinness World Record attempt for the most makeovers done in a single day. And get this, she achieved a total of 145 makeovers. That's a lot. Well, let's see the footage. The event, which ran for a full 24 hours, showcased Tasha's energy, determination, and creativity. And of course, it drew massive support from fans and celebrities across the globe. Yes, it's another art-thon in Nigeria. This is makeover art-thon. Yes, we're waiting for Guinness World Record, but in as much as we are still waiting for the results, but this is a good one again. Nigeria is breaking another record, Mr. Michael.
Well, anyway, it's just like everybody is jumping into the bandwagon of Guinness World Record,
Yeah.
and this is one of them. You know, well, it's more for me. I feel it's more of a distraction from the serious issues that are happening in the country, and young Nigerians who want to create their mark in a different way rather than feeling so depressed with what seems to be happening. Well, I just want to tell her congratulations. If that will bring you pure recognition, why not go ahead and do it rather than the one of our child that people have advised not to go ahead in our own quest for Guinness record. And I'm talking about Mandy Kiss. Please, that is not the way to go as it concerns getting any record. Think of something better, think of something innovative, and not of something that will give us a red eye and a bad name.
But do you really believe that Tasha will make it like officially into the Guinness World Record?
She has always wanted to create and break grounds, and
Yeah.
well, that's what I feel she's doing.
Yeah.
Kudos to her, though.
So you watch and tell us, do you think Tasha will make it to the Guinness World Record? And of course, you know, you can drop your thoughts in the comment section of all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram at Atlantic Media and TV. So now, while we're still waiting for the official confirmation from the Guinness World Records team, one thing is for sure, Tasha has proven that consistency and hard work always make a statement. Well, I think this is where we have to wrap it up on Trending on Viewpoints on Atlantic TV. I really had an amazing time. What an edition of Trending, and what an edition of Viewpoints on Atlantic TV. Mr. Michael, you had an amazing time too.
Well, an amazing one, and one we'll love to do tomorrow. Same time, same station. And all we'll just tell you, well, just relax yourself and enjoy the rest of your day. As much as we try to prepare ourselves tomorrow to come and make your day what enjoyable. I still remain Michael Gobadia. Bye for now.
I am Mercy Irapor. Do have a great day.